G'day everyone, how are we all? It is Milmo here and I am back to finish off this Telltale Part 1. This is Act number 2 and I'm about to get myself this elite token. That is the only thing I've been looking forward to throughout this Telltale Part 1. Now we're going to change things up a bit here and I'm going to bring in one of my stronger teams, and this is my green, I'm going to call it ass kicking team. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, my green ass kicking team there, that runs that. Yep, that's what it's called now. Okay, so basically this is one of my stronger teams. I do bring in a lot of lower grade teams and show off to you guys and all different mixtures of teams. I thought I'd bring in one that I sort of use on the regular and sort of show you how I get through some of these stages with some of my stronger teams. I always get asked to bring in lower teams, but then I also get asked to bring in some of my stronger teams, so I thought I'd just mix it up here and bring in one of these. So these guys are led by they're all 5 stars obviously. They are the S1, they are an S1 plus. My defense team is an S1 plus. Reason being these guys are only the S1 plus is purely because I have yet to tier 4A, but I am very close to doing it. And when I think, you know, stop messing around and get onto it, he will be tier 4 very soon. So he of course is the leader with the plus 30% HP and plus 30% defense for all strongs. And so the story goes, the team is full of all greens to get the full benefit of that leader skill. So we've got in there the magnificent and furious Shiva. She is absolutely an amazing character, and as you can see there, just absolutely brutal with that maul. Then we've got Jesus, who is that hitter and a healer, which is always nice and is pretty handy rush and comes in very good stead for these stages. As you can see, these guys are not, they can take the damage and they can deal it, so they're getting through these fairly comfortably. You know, fast are their bread and butter, so anytime one of them comes up, they're just tearing through it. We've got Lee there, who is a shielder, but also a hitter. He is very handy in that regard. When I'm using him in an attack team, I don't actually use his shield. And then behind him we have the big old reviver, who is Herschel, the hitter and reviver, another amazing little thing. So basically what I'm doing here is anytime a fast comes up, I am targeting them and getting those extra trait bonuses and getting rid of them as quick as possible. But I'm also being wary of those alerts, being that they are my weakness. Having all strongs, I have to be very cautious of those alerts and making sure I don't let their rushes go off. That is when you can end up with someone dead if you're letting these rushes go off. But as long as they want to keep throwing them yellows at me, I will keep slicing through them fairly comfortably. Like I said, when you face people, always try and bring in either 1 or 2 trait team, just so that makes you less vulnerable to people, but it also makes you very strong towards certain traits. And just be wary of your vulnerabilities in regards to what traits are going to be the worst energy and deal the most damage. As you've seen there, I got rid of the 2 alerts very quickly with Shiva's rush and the couple hits from the other guys. So just be very wary of that opposite trait. When your favourite trait is in bonus, so the bonus traits that you get, mine is of course having greens, mine is yellows at the moment, so fast. So I'm just using that to the full extent and getting rid of them really quickly and just tearing through those stages with them. As soon as any alerts come up, I want to be making sure I'm not allowing them to get their rushes off and do too much damage to me, because they are your weakness. So that's the sort of thing you want to think about when you're doing these stages. Not only take full advantages of your rushes, so if you've got downing of attack, defense, take full advantage of those, and the big hitters, make sure you're sort of setting yourself up to have a quick round like I will right now, because all their rushes are ready to go. But make sure you're taking notice of those traits that you are vulnerable to, but also the ones you are stronger to. But just be wary of them. If you can get rid of those ones that you're vulnerable to very quickly, then it will save you in the long run. As you see, got through them stages fairly comfortably with that team, as I thought. They threw in a lot of yellows there, which they were just tearing through. The few reds I got, I made sure to take care of them fairly quickly. Elite token, I like them. As always, thanks for watching.